Alright, I'm on hole number 5 of the Great Outdoors tournament. On Tuesday's qualifying round of the Reiki Division. Hole number 5. Hole number 5. I've got this written down as a par 5 and it's a par 4. That's where I'm getting messed up. Par 5. Par 3. Okay, on this hole right here I'm using an extra mile and a Titan. I'm going at it from the left. So I'm going at it with an extra mile and a Titan. And then my secondary clubs are a Saturn and a Claw. I doubt that I'll be in my Claw range. This should be a Saturn shot all the way. And I want to be right above the hole. And I'm going to use maximum backspin and right hand side spin. And I've got my numbers written down for my Claw and my Saturn. Unless I epic fail, I will not be in my Guardian range. But if I am in my Guardian range, if I do fail in the front and just roll out, I want to have a backspin club. If you shoot the shot to the center or the shot to the left, in my opinion, it works best. You can get it done by running it up there. But in my opinion, you want to make sure you secure your birdie and give yourself a shot at eagle. Not try and go for birdie at the expense of, or go for eagle at the expense of birdie. And if you run it up in there, you take a bigger risk of getting caught up in something. But that's just a personal deal, because on anytime I can get in front of traps and get up close to the green, I want to make sure I secure the birdie here. This hole is going to eat a lot of people's lunch, where they messed up. They failed back here in the rough, and when they went to get on with their rough iron, they ended up in the rough, because you see it all the time. People go from the rough to the rough, from the sand to the sand, and they're trying to push the issue and really trying to make it up, instead of just biting the bullet, getting your birdie and going home. Our opponent is in a nice spot. That's the spot we'd like to be in. Just a little bit more to the left. Tighten. I'm going to start off down low. And I've got 2.5 to 3 topspin. I'm going to do 2.5. 2 and just a little over half. 2.6. It's about a ring and a third. A little over that, actually. Somewhere around a ring and a third. A ring and a quarter. Just float out there nicely. Don't want to mess around with that rough. Don't want to press the issue. The important part is to get out here so you have this Saturn shot. And the further you can get to the left, the more you're straight in line with this fairway. So you're coming in at it and you've got more to work with. My opponent has to get higher up here by the sand. So they're higher up on that hill, and it's tricky up there. Especially when you hit it great to the right. And they got on nicely. I want to take that stuff out of play. So my first goal when I first started playing was you got to get consistent. It took me a while to figure that out. That the goal here is consistency. To try and go out and play these tournaments so that you're playing consistent. If the minimum score that you're looking for is -12, then you want to shoot -12. You want to shoot -34 or 24. It's 3-4. That's 3-8. So it's a little shy of 2 rings. It's about a ring and 3/4. Hitting it great to the right. Great to the left. Yo left. Yo left. And with these types of backspin shots, it didn't roll down the hill. It's been hitting and then rolling down the hill right there. Close. distance is right. I started up the hill to the right and was trying to stop it, and it rolls down that hill, and it was a little short. It was right on track. It was a little short, so I moved down the hill, where it was like I split the difference in half. But when it hit, instead of where it made that last bounce and then taking a sharp turn to the left and then rolling down the hill, it came to a stop. So I either need to go right at it, or I need to go a little bit farther up the hill to the right. You have to analyze your shots and really work your game on, for your clubs, on these shots, trying to sink those, put those in. So practice, practice, practice. That par 4 right there is harder than hole number 1, and hole number 1 is pretty dang tough to get an eagle on. So if you don't get an eagle there, it's not, I mean, you're not, there's a lot of people in the bracket that didn't, but it is an eagle opportunity that some people are going to catch eagles on, and that could be what separates the people at the very top, is those holes. So making it so you're close every time is definitely advantageous. All right, that was hole number 5 of the Great Outdoors Tournament. Thanks for watching.